Hello viewers, it's Sensei Michael from Screen Reviews, bringing you a new podcast from my series called the Kishiryu Sentai Review. And like always, I'm going to speak very loudly, very clearly, and very slowly to catch you to understanding. Also, I try to do my best not to be so hard during this audio podcast recording as well, not to cause any audio feedback as well. And finally, if you're under 18, this audio podcast recording will change to adult language. Once again, if you're under 18, this audio podcast recording will change to adult language. Now, if you're over 18, then you're good to watch this audio podcast recording. So anyway, with that. With this and everything else out the way, before I get into it, I like to say sorry for the late review. The sub hat came out today. Sorry about. So basically, if you're wondering why I'm doing this review so late, usually the subs of the latest Super Sentai always comes out on a Monday at the latest. But sometimes they do come out on sometimes the subs of the latest Super Sentai series sometimes come out on a Tuesday. So basically that's the reason why I'm doing this review on the latest episode of Ryusoulger, because the sub just came out and whatnot. So anyway, just to explain why I'm doing this review on being late. So anyway, let's get to the latest episode of Ryusoulger. So basically, this episode starts out like this. We see Cole at a lab, looking and screwing around for something that he lost in the lab. So basically, we see Cole. The episode starts off with Cole, Ryusoulger Red, looking for something, at Ree's father's lab. So basically, Melton Oscar came in, looking at Cole, looking for something, getting and screaming, looking for something that he lost. So basically, Melton Oscar, Cole, what did you lost? I lost the Ryusoulger caliber. What? The sword now. The Ryusoulger caliber is a special sword that gives the Ryusoulger a special power-up form. Whoever uses it. So basically, according to Cole, he was cleaning it, he was cleaning the Ryusoulger caliber until he stepped out for a moment. Then when he came back, the sword was gone. So basically, he asked Note and Arthur, "Have you guys seen it?" No. Arthur was me and Note was at the store this whole time. So anyway, then we see Nobu, we father come out the bathroom, what the hell you was cooking? Why are you screaming? What the hell are you screaming for, Cole? And he asked so basically Cole asked Nova, have you seen the Ryusoulger caliber? Yes, it was right there on the chair that you left it, but isn't it? And Cole, and Cole said no, it's not there anymore. So basically, and Moat figured maybe Noble's not Noble, maybe he's just watching the skies as Noble. So basically, Noble said, "Oh, I'm not watching the sky." So basically, I'm not watching the skies for Noble. I'm the real Noble. So basically, they started to pinch Noble's face and making sure he's not watched. He's not watching this guy's Noble, but Noble is the real Noble. So basically, blah blah blah. So basically, so basically at the Noble proving that he's the real person, Cole and the other two must have figured maybe the bad guys figure out where we stay, must have took the sword, must have figured out where we stay at, and took the sword while I was out. So basically they went around looking looking for the sword, looking for looking for the bad guy, and looking for the Dreadnought forces, who are the bad guys and the slash villains of this whole Ryusoulger series to find out what's in for did they took the sword or somebody else did. So meanwhile, we see Warts, walking around meanwhile, back at the Dreadnought headquarters. At the Dreadnought headquarters, we see Warts walking around the headquarters, doing his usual song and dance, and doing his usual song and dance, dancing around, around the headquarters and whatnot. And all of a sudden, this new Dreadnought general named Saturn, showed up, he kind of looks like Eugen, from a previous episode. But anyway, Saturn is Saturn is a new general that showed up. So basically, Warts, so basically Warts took on so basically Warts took on the chief Parsias, so show them where Parsias is and Warts just left. So basically Parsias explained the whole situation, what's been going on Earth. Turns out that, so basically, Parsias was telling Saturn what the hell has been going on Earth. So basically, he was explaining that the Ryusoulgers had freed the Ryusoul Caliber. So basically, now if the sword is free, all we need is to get the Ryusoul Caliber, and we can use it to free our master. So basically, Parsias is explaining that, the Ryusoulgers found the Ryusoul Caliber. All we need is the Ryusoul Caliber sword to free the master Ares. So basically, but before we do that, maybe we should, so basically, he told Saturn that the Ryusoulgers had the Ryusoul Caliber. We need that sword to free their master. And also, he said that, once we get the sword, I think it's time to get rid of Creon and Warts. So basically, and Saturn was like, I understand. Once we, Parsias is telling him, once we get the Ryusoul Caliber from the Ryusoulgers, we're gonna, we need to, get rid of Creon and Warts. But unknown to Parsias, and Saturn, Creon overheard the whole conversation. So basically, Creon was like, oh God, was not happy that, once. So basically, Creon was like, instead of telling, Warts about the whole situation, he was like, it was time to figure out how to stay alive and whatnot. So basically, he figured that, once that Ryusoul Caliber falls into Parsias' hand, him and Warts is going to get killed by Saturn and Parsias. So basically, Creon was trying to figure a way to save both him and Warts from being destroyed by Parsias and Saturn. So anyway, while he was walking, so basically, Creon and Buster Foot Services were walking by a studio, and saw Odo, Canal's sister, aka, the sister walking into a movie studio with the Ryusoul Caliber. So it turns out that it was Odo, Canal's sister, who stole the Ryusoul Caliber in the first place from the lab. So anyway, So anyway, so basically, Creon figured this might, Creon figured that, if I get that tool before Saturn do, I can use it to destroy Park in Saturn and save me inwards. So anyway, so basically, Creon followed, followed Odo into the studio and whatnot. So basically, turns out Odo get to this lady who was working on a movie set in the studio to use the Ryusoulger character as a prop in this movie that they was filming. So basically, blah blah blah, blah blah blah. So anyway, meanwhile, on the roof of some building, Mel Oscar and Carl was using the vision Ryusouls and the audio research to look for the Ryusoulger caliber. And that's because I was like, how the hell, came on the roof yelling, like, how the hell you look. How the hell you lose the Ryusoulger caliber sword and you were supposed to be credited? So basically, Cole, I step out for a few minutes, and the sword is gone. So basically, that's when Melt was like, I think I know what happened to us and I think I know what happened. I think I know who has the Ryusoulger caliber sword. So basically, he said, I believe it's Odo. Your sister Odo took the Ryusoulger caliber sword for something. So basically, Cole and others were like, what the hell do you mean? What do you mean that Odo? So basically, you assume that Odo took the Ryusoulger caliber sword? Yeah. So basically, it turns out that, turns out that Mel found a brooch that he gave Odo where the sword was missing. So basically, Mel said that I found this brooch that I gave your sister where the sword where Cole left the sword at. So basically, it's mostly. It's most likely that Odo took the Ryusoulger caliber sword for some reason. So basically, all we got to do is find Odo, and we'll find the sword. So anyway, So basically, they found the sword being used in the movie, and it stopped, everything stopped filming and shit like that. So basically, Cole and the others tracked down where Oda was at the studio. The Ryusoulger caliber being used as a prop sword in this movie that's being filmed in the studio. So basically, Cole and others showed up, stop the movie from filming, that sword belongs to us and whatnot. It turns out that the sword that Odo, it turned out that the lady who Odo gave the sword to use for the film is Mia. Turns out she's from the Sea Land tribe, just like Odo and Canal. So basically, and also is Canal's ex-fiance. So basically, blah blah blah. So basically, the woman who is charged of props for the movie is actually from the Sea tribe, just like Odo and Canal, and also Canal's ex-fiance. So basically, turns out, It turns out 50 years ago she broke off the engagement and went to the land to become a famous director of movies and TV and shit like that. So basically, Canal was not happy bumping to his ex fiance. So basically, the other weird soldiers was kind of shocked. So basically, it's like Mia. So basically, Mia was like, "I'm sorry, Odo didn't, Odo wanted to help me out." So basically, so Odo explained that I bumped it, I accidentally bumped into Mia. She was telling me that she was looking for a show to do to this movie. So basically, I could, I went by the line to ask about one of your swords. So basically, I thought we were so caliber sword on the chair, but I was going to bring it back and whatnot. So basically, blah blah blah. So basically, Cole was Cole and all this, Cole was it's cool. Long, we know what the sword is, so basically we're gonna let you guys use the sword for the movie. So basically, all the resources agreed to the group that Cole set for Canal. So basically, blah blah blah. And so basically, Cole agreed with, Cole and the others agreed to let the movie producers to use the reshow caliber swords for the movie, but except for Canal, he figured this might be a bad idea. What if the bad guys show up? So basically, if they do show up, we'll take care of them. But as right now, let them use the sword. Use the sword for the movie. So basically, Neil was so good. He was so grateful for Cole and the others rather than use the sword. She made she talked to the director to giving them jobs and giving them jobs in the movie. So basically, as extras. So basically, Neil was so grateful for Cole and the others, except for Canal, agreeing to use the real caliber sword for the movie. Mia gave them jobs as actors in the movie. So anyway, so basically they got Cole and Dan to join it, but Canal refused to be a part. But Canal refused to be a part of the movie. So blah blah blah. So basically, we still have a duty to take down the bad guys and protect the Earth from them. So basically, Mia says that's the reason why why I left in the first place, because of your stupid duty as a real soldier. So basically, Mia was explaining, that's why I broke off our engagement, because you were so focused on your duty as a real soldier to protect the Earth. It made me sick. So that's the reason why I broke engagement in the first place, because you were so focused on your duty as being a real soldier. That's why I left 50 years ago and broke off the engagement 50 years ago. So basically, blah blah blah, and Canal and Mia started to argue back and forth, and Oda is like, calm down, got into the middle of it. It's telling them to calm down. So basically, and Canal just left the movie set and just left. So basically, after they started arguing, Canal left, and the rest of so basically, in the rest of the researchers, took part in the movie. So basically, after screwing up a cake, they took a break. So basically, after a little break from filming the movie and whatnot, somebody left the sword out in the open, and Clea almost got the sword. So lucky for the resources, lucky for the resources that somebody grabbed the sword before Creon did, and it's for the next shot for the movie. So anyway, during a film break, the director and casting and producer of the movie was was talking stuff about Mia that like talking trash talk about Mia, like she has a good work ethic and all, but it's gonna be a long time for her to to like her own movie. So basically, they was talking trash talk about Mia. Oda got pretty upset about it. So basically, blah blah blah. Like Mel was was trying to Oda got pretty set about the main thing that the director and producer were saying about Mia and whatnot. About it's gonna be a long time for her to be a director. So Oda pulled Papa on the producer and the director's head, and Mel was like, that's a bad thing to do. I know those guys were asshole jerks, but still, there's those guys are me as boss. So basically, you could hurt their chances. So basically, Cleo was watching the whole thing, and he started to realize maybe this whole bad guy thing, maybe being a bad guy is not cut out for him. So basically, Cleo started to have second thoughts about, about being a bad guy, about being a bad guy and whatnot after what happened to, Taecha and whatnot. So basically, Cleo started crying and stuff and whatnot. So basically, Cleo was having second reports about about being a bad guy. So anyway, Saturn showed up, and he's like, I took the Ryusoulger caliber sword nearby. So basically, have you seen it? And and Clear's like, no, I had not seen the sword yet. So anyway, Saturn's like, all right then, I'm gonna have a look around. So basically, if you do see the sword, let me know. So anyway, but Cleon's just like, Cleon was like, what? If I don't get that sword, if Saturn get that sword, me and what are dead anyway. So basically, either way, me and Watch is dead. So basically, if I don't get that sword before Saturn and Pisces start. So anyway, so basically, anyway, Creon went back to the movie set, and the sword was just laying there a bunch of other movie props, and and Creon just walked around with and grabbed the sword, and took the sword, but Saturn saw Creon, and and started to chase after Creon. Creon had the sword. The Ryusoulger caliber sword in his hand, and Saturn tried to chase after Creon and corner him in a movie studio. So basically, like Saturn was like, so basically, I have to take you out early. Looks like you would be the first one to go. So basically, Saturn was about to destroy Creon for the Ryusoulger caliber sword. But lucky for him, can I still say Creon, and got the others, and they morphed up and started to battle Saturn and the foot soldiers. So basically, Kanai was still on the studio and said Creon's from being destroyed by Saturn, and a whole fight broke out and whatnot. So anyway, Mia and the rest of the field crew was watching the fight from a distance, watching Kanai and the others fight Saturn and the foot soldiers and whatnot. So anyway, Saturn was Saturn was start to fire at Mia and the whole movie crew, but the Ryusoulgers used themselves as shields to attack the others, to attack Mia and the rest of the movie crew from Saturn's energy blast and whatnot. So anyway, Creon was watching along. He felt kind of bad for the Ryusoulgers, and he decided to give the Ryusoulger caliber back to the Ryusoulgers, and that's when, so basically Cleon felt kind of, felt kind of, it's kind of bad for the resources after they just saved him. So basically he drove the resource caliber towards Cole. Cole used the resource caliber to defeat Saturn, but the sword did not destroy him. So basically, Cole used the power of the Resource Caliber sword, use the power of the Resource Caliber sword to force Saturn to retreat and destroy the rest of the foot soldiers. So after Saturn and after the foot soldiers were all destroyed and after Saturn retreated, Cole and the other real soldiers saw Cleon, and Cole was get Cleon for giving for the help of getting the Wheel Soul Caliber back. So Cleon was was trying to pay off that, I didn't give you the sword back, the sword slipped out of my hand. So basically, Cleon was trying to play it off that, that I didn't give you the sword, the sword slipped out of my hand, and just ran off like usual. So basically, Cole was maybe Cleon is not such a bad guy after all. So anyway, so basically Odo and Mia made up sort of, now after Mia saw kind of action, she finally understands, Kanai as a real soldier, and it took back all of them, took back all the things she said, took back all the things she said about Kanai's duty as a real soldier is stupid and whatnot. So anyway, so basically, Mia said, once I become a famous movie director, I will return to the sea one day. So basically, and Kanai said, once I'm done with my whole research duty, maybe we can, hang out again, and see each other again, maybe, and maybe get a second try, but, as friends. So basically, Kanao and Mia kind of made up, beginning each other, they want, promise to, let's try to be friends, let's keep in touch as friends and whatnot. So anyway, meanwhile, somewhere at a warehouse, we see Cleon looking for Wart, and Wart is like, hey, what's wrong, Cleon? And she was like, he was telling Cleon was telling him that, that Perseus and Saturn is going to destroy us once to get the Resource Caliber. So basically, Cleon was telling Wart about about Perseus and Saturn's plans for Saturn plans once to get the Resource Caliber. They were Perseus and Saturn was going to destroy them. So basically, I think our best bet to saving ourselves is to be soldiers. So basically, Cleon was talking to Wart, telling him about Perseus and Saturn it's going to destroy us once they get the Resource Caliber. So basically, and Cleon said that our only hope for survival is the real soldiers. So basically, Wart is with their help, we can probably get your heart back from Perseus. So basically, the episode ended with Wart and Cleon having a conversation that they can talking about asking the resources help for from saving them from Perseus and Saturn from being destroyed and shit like that. And this is how the episode ended. So anyway, this was a good episode. So basically, we finally found out this was a good. We finally got some more information about Canal and whatnot. So anyway, So anyway, this was a good episode. So anyway, like always, it's Sensei Michael from Three Views saying, was this a good episode? Yes, no, or maybe, or not. Please let me know below the comments below this podcast. So anyway, sign off. One.